Hello and welcome back to the table. Today we're going to be unboxing the Wicked to the Core expansion for the Disney Villanious game. I've got something of a soft spot for this game. It's not my favourite by any means, but Ravensburger and Wonderford have done one thing that's truly spectacular with an incredible presentation. So let's get in there. I've always thought these boxes are really some of the best looking on the market, with their gold highlights, and they just look fantastic with the raised shadows. Now here we have one of the things I found a lot of people talking about. Villanious and quite a few of some newer games have these sticky seals on the box rather than a more traditional shrink wrap. I've always found the best way to get into these is with a knife first. A huge bugbear of mine is the sheer amount of single-use plastic that gets used up in board games. These stickers do help to cut back, if just a little. I'll come back to that, because now it's time to look inside. First off, we've got a rulebook. These expansions can be played standalone, so everything new players need is in here as well. The character boards, the 3 villains decks, Hades, the Evil Queen, and Dr. Facilier. We have some game tokens as well, and then the real stars of the show. These are the player tokens, wonderful minimalist representations of the villains, and I just love them! From the sculpts to the vibrant colours matching each of the villains' deck, these are always such a wonderful pleasure to play around with and see on the table. But now we come back to plastic. Each of the decks in this game is shrink wrapped, and while this is commonplace in our industry, I'd really like to see a bit of a change on that, perhaps a paper seal or something. As for the cards themselves, they're gorgeous, a fantastic cardstock and a really clean finish on each of them. It's the same plastic shrink wrap for the player boards, but when we get into them, they are gorgeous. Great art on all 3 boards really brings back the ideas and feel of each villain's movie and the worlds that they menace. We've also got tokens for gameplay, probably the weakest component in the ones, but they do serve their purpose just fine and are of a thicker, chunky cardboard. And finally, the villains' little books, serving as a quick introduction and some rules text for each of the characters. Now quickly back to those stickers on the box itself. Obviously you're not going to want to keep these on the box, and with the base game they left this terrible mark on the box of sticky residue, really spoiling the wonderful presentation. Fortunately, we've got a different cardboard for these expansion boxes so we can keep them nice and clear. But all that said, am I even going to keep this box? This vacuum plastic insert is huge, and when I take it out, look at just how much room is left in the box. This expansion is going to take up a lot of space that it really doesn't need to. By selling each of these expansions as a standalone, they've clearly tried to retain that presence of a larger box on your shelf or table, which means I'm stuck with another huge box. So what do we have overall? These beautiful decks of cards, just staggering art on each one of them, and the wonderful player pieces. But I'm not going to be keeping them in the original box. I've repurposed that for some of my spare parts. Thanks for watching my first unboxing video. It's a little bit different for me. But if you do like it, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and maybe a comment below. How do you feel about any kind of small reduction in single-use plastic? Or are these sticky stickers just terrible and leaving marks all over your new board games? Thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more content.